this year's off to a great start.
Ow, ow.
You're just kind of jumping around like an idiot trying to make it sound good. And the hardest thing for me is always like when my character's flying and I have to like let out a really excited yell or something. That's really hard to do sober. Not that I ever drank, so.
We're birds. We have to get out into the wild and be birds, Blue. Let the kids connect to their roots.
Hey, wait a second.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah! Woo-hoo! We're going to the Amazon!
Emma, what? It sort of struck me with you and Jesse Eisenberg playing the lead roles and not what you would call your typical animated character voices. So it's a little bit indie, a little bit edgy. Is that what you think of it? I don't know.
Jesse and I are the indie voices for Rio 2. I don't know, I hadn't thought about it. Like, who would you think would be typical?
Well, I think the people who do Frozen, for example, you could sort of, yeah, they're kind of like the people that do, Broadway people.
Oh, you mean like Adina and...
Yeah, yeah.
Or sorry, Adele.
Adele
Nazim.
Yeah. But those sort of people, whereas, I mean, I suppose particularly Jesse Eisenberg, who's, the last person I would have thought ever would do a cartoon.
And yet you can't imagine anyone else in the role once you see him. He brings such a wonderful menschy, kind of nebbish quality to Blue. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know how to explain that.
Whoa, 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 buddy. Put the spork down.
We're not the only ones. How amazing.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Hey, back off. Daddy.
Daddy?
When I worked with Jonathan Demme, that film had I think an $11 million budget. Same thing when I worked with Ang Lee, and then of course you work on a Chris Nolan movie and there is no budget. And I think, and it's all very different, and I don't know that it's necessarily the size of the film that makes the difference as opposed to the approach that the director has. And the best ones, and I count Carlos to be among the best ones that I've ever worked with, they manage to get you outside of yourself. They push you past your comfort level, but in a way that feels totally organic. They support you and they protect you. And I don't know, I don't really focus on the difference between them. I just kind of take them as they are. I accept what they are in their bones, with organically, and I just really feel grateful that I get to do it.
Let's rock this jungle.
It's popping in the Amazon. Pop, 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 pop. You know what pop is backwards? Pop.
Yeah!
Ooh. Walk it off, buddy.
Julio!